Who is on a decent lap at the moment? Alright, Paul. Go on Paul Gumbo. Always on he's on a fresh outlet. Rise is alright, we've got go on board with Rising on these mediums. Bit unfortunately Twitch with its issues. Gonna have to call this one on my own at the moment. Hopefully Scotty can get his voice in here at some point. But Frozzy, I don't know why he's gone out on these mediums, to be honest. Definitely a bit strange, a bit odd. But I mean, maybe he's saving an extra set of sauce or two for the race, or maybe he's even gone the harder tyre option. But I suppose we'll find out when we get into the race. Frozzy has invalidated that lap, unfortunately. Let's see who the next person to set a lap is. Trying to find it. Who's the next lap time being set? Few of the guys, two of the guys have actually decided the medium tyre, which is bit different to what people would probably usually do. But I mean, with a track like this, the tyre dig isn't the greatest, that's for sure. Maney's pulled over. He's letting through the juice. Right. We're divided. Alright. Clappy lap with Squirrel. I will jump on board with Squirrel after this lap we've divided. We'll see what he puts up on the board and see if he improves. Divided is half a second up. That is definitely a good improvement to see from the man in the Red Bull. He held it nice around the double right-hander. Into... Oh, he's getting a bit of a... Oh, is he going to get held up here by his car in front? Oh, what a lap. Goes to pole with a 130. Oh, that was a bit dangerous from one of the new drivers. Yeah, slow as. Had a bit of a. Alright, Squirrel. Alrighty. Yeah, 310 sub. Yeah, like my eyes and ears just told me he went off track, but he still have. Oh, he's invalidated. Well, that was 900 channel points well spent there, but that's alright. We come here for another lap. Get one for you. Yeah, Zervix up to P4 at 35.290. Damo did improve with a 36.172. rolling through to see who's on a lap and who isn't. Unique is up 2.5 tenths. Holds it. Oh, probably runs a bit wider there than most people would definitely do it. Into the last corner, we'll see where his time puts him. Oh, and he invalidates on the last corner. Unfortunate there for the man in the papaya. Who did we have move up then? Ooh, Aussie Josh moves up to P3 with 1 minute 34.9. He's one of the new drivers. That's definitely a good showing to have on your first outing, even though it's it's a pre-season, so it's hard to pick people out. But right, it's who is go on board with the man the Alpha Romeo, Mr. Isaacu. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think he's going to improve. He is 1.3 seconds off his time. So, I think Bubbles going to be the same. He hasn't set a time yet, so if he does set one, definitely not going to be the quickest. No. Nah. Bubble is definitely not breaking any records with belt, and he's back up to hopefully get a lap that's worth some coin and calling. As he comes down back straight, Scribble's probably going to try and prove the TP's wrong that they didn't pick him. He's definitely one of those drivers that slid under the radar, like a couple of them did. Well, he is purple sector 2, nearly 6 tenths up. Let's just hope he can hook this last sector up. Will he hug the inside, mate? Oh, and he has spun around. Unfortunate for him. I think that will be his quali over, unfortunate. So I think he won't be able to get back in and out. Let's look for someone else to call a lap on. Oh, Evil Blade with a stonker according to my timing screen. 9 minutes 20 seconds. Oh, definitely wasn't 9 minutes. I say he must have invalidated that lap. Up to jury. Ooh, a 134.4. Right, let's see if O'Divided can retake that pole position of Jury Birch. Uh, let's see what his time's like across the timing line. Oh, he's down by 0.03. See if we can try and regain some time through this last sector.
I've just switched headsets. Let's see if that fixes the problem.
Oh, they can hear you now. I've just been told.
Alright, good. We're ready to rock and roll now.
Oh, there we go. Alright, I'll hand the main runnings back over to you, my good sir.
Well, O divided takes provisional pole with a 134.3. What do we got? Aussie Josh, the Williams reserve driver, currently in P3. Needs to find 6/10 on this lap to try and snatch pole.
Can he do it? That is the question.
Looks nice, clean and tidy. As he comes towards this hard left-hander, and then the sector 2 times will kick in. Where does he... 3/10, so he needs to find another 3/10 in the final sector.
Rossi has pitted and retired in the pit lane.
He's giving everything. Oh, he nearly invalidated. It ran the final corner. Keeps it nice and tidy. DRS open, straight to the line.
34.
Stays P3. Preserving. Who else? We got Juice. Juice moves up to P9.
Now to your fellow Papaya.
Unique.
See if he can improve. He does improve one position in the P11.
And that is qualifying. So O divided takes pole with a 134.337. Behind you have Drew Birch in P3, Aussie Josh P4, Gumbo Kebab. So that's a very good outing for Gumbo. Starting in P4, 6 runs in P5, Zervings in P6, Maney in P7, Evil Blade P8, Juice P9, Squirrel in 10. Once this finishes, I'll have our bottom 10. So our bottom 10 is WRL Unique, P12 defeated Damo, P13 Frizy, P14 Izachary, P15 Goffy, P16 Kirko, 17 Slow AF, 18 Matty Skills without a time, and Bubbles 19 without a time. So that is qualifying for COTA Div 3. Any surprises? What are your thoughts? I've still got you there, Jackson. I guess I'm all alone now.
We've had tried to accidentally turn the mic off.
Hit the mic.
Yeah, no, the new guy Aussie Josh, he's definitely had a good show, and he put P3's first outing in while he's quite impressive.
Yeah, that is just quali pace though. We did. He's shown 1 lap pace. It just depends if he has the racecraft. And can he produce when it matters, when there's points on the line? Which I know this is just preseason, but if there's any TPs out there that are looking for a reserve, or someone to fill in someone else's shoes. That maybe he's one of the guys that'll put their hand up. Or Squirrel as well, I think missed out as well.
Yes, Squirrel did. Birch did as well, I believe. And actually, another shock for me in quality is Gumbo. Gumbo to put it P4. The man is starting to find his pace that he once upon a time had.
Andy has joined.
Join the lobby.
Yeah, he's in a Williams.
Yeah. Didn't even see him join the lobby
Nice.
during quali.
No, he said he's just put it in chat that he didn't mean to join. It was just accident. He's going to retire, so he won't be in anyone's way. So hit me up in chat, guys. What are your predictions? Surprise poll. Surprise win. First to DNF. And who's got the pace? Who's gonna hit us with the fastest lap? Come in the chat, say hey.
Well, let's go over our own. Who do you think's gonna have the pace to take the win? Who's your winner, and who do you think's gonna DNF first?
Well, I have to say, my team principal, Matty Skills, is going to be on a charge with the little side bet that he has with Pajala.
Yep.
Matty needs to come out and make a statement.
Oh.
So I'm going to back my McLaren team principal here, but I think Divided and Drury Birch are going to be the ones. I'd like to see this a new reserve Aussie Josh come in and go bang. But yeah, I think it'll be Divided or Drury Birch will be our race winners.
I think.
So the top three are all on mediums. Gumbo and 6 runs on the hards. I might even ride on board with Aussie Josh and see if you maybe want to watch from the back for any carnage that may or may not occur.
I'll watch from
WRL Toppy saying Merc 1 and 2. That's a big call, but Gumbo and Blade 1 and 2.
Alrighty.
So 5 lights, and we are rocking and rolling. Aussie Josh gets a real good start. He might even take P2. His runs. Yeah, Aussie Josh takes the lead.
That was nicely done by the man in the Williams. We do have
So Matty Skills has done himself a mischief.
decided to spin. We do have another spinner, that is Mr. Defeated Damo.
Matty Skills again.
Oh.
He is not having himself a time. Must have put the commentator curse on him. He needs a safety car already. There's a yellow flag. There's a unique as well. I think there's an incident. Oh, both McLarens down P20 and P19.
Ugh.
Absolute shocker for those papaya boys.
And Skillsy nearly runs deep and puts it in ore.
So Aussie Josh has definitely put a statement on lap 1 with already 6/10 of a lead over O Divided. There, and it looks like there's a nice little train here. Zervinks, Maney, Squirrel.
Have another spin. is
Yeah,
Blade.
Juice and Frizy. So
Ooh.
yellow flag in sector 3.
That is Mr. Andy H retiring in the pit lane.
So I'm not sure what's happening with these McLarens.
Ooh,
Yeah,
and
Matty does not have the grip at all.
I don't think either one of them does well. Looks it.
Oh, divided, making a run on Aussie Josh. Makes that move easy. But he's oh, I thought he was going to switch back. Nice and clean by these boys.
The more these three fight, it brings, I suppose you could say, 6 runs into contention and even TK. It brings
Yeah,
them
well, six
back into it.
runs on the hard tyres can go longer than these boys. He just needs to stay with them. Aussie Josh runs wide there. Gives Drew Birch a look. DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap. And it looks like Drew Birch is going to get the move done without DRS.
Gets the move done very nicely.
Yeah.
That was very well done by both drivers.
Gumbo overtakes Maney. As we watch this battle, Bubbles with a 3-second time penalty. And yeah, 6 runs is definitely closed in on Aussie Josh after he absolutely bolted at the start. He just got to keep his head. He's cut that corner. He'll get the switch back too. Yeah, 6 runs just overcooked that corner just a little bit, but he has a helping a DRS to make this overtake. He holds the inside line.
Oh, Josh is going to try and get it back here.
Yeah, he's stuck his nose up the inside there. He's got it.
And he's got it done.
Very cleanly as well, I might add.
Yeah, it was very, very nicely done there by both of them. Showing good spatial awareness.
Looks like Maney got the move back on Gumbo as Gumbo's fighting back again.
And oh no, Jerry Birch has
Maney,
spun around.
Maney's collected the wall there. And so Matt Skills DNF.
He retired in the pit lane.
Yeah, I don't think he had a setup. Will he's come back onto track. Just causing all kinds of issues there for Gumbo. And there's a Frizy's spun it as well because of from Matty's ghost.
All
flag in sector 1 and 2.
First of all, the Battling Divided has pulled a 3.8 second or 3.7, 3.8 second gap.
He's absolutely flying.
6 runs in Josh. So
6 runs on the harder tyres though. So you expect that, you know, by lap 8 to 10 that 6 runs tyres will come into play as these mediums have dropped off. So these are still very much in the window for these medium runners. So he just needs to hang tight and bide his time. Gumbo. This is our closest battle on track currently.
Another 3-second time penalty for Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles is
3-second time penalty for Maney.
Let's have a quick look. Lap 5. Oh, there's carnage there. Gumbo hits the back of Squirrel. Well, I shouldn't say carnage, slight contact.
Look, the juice has spun around. He's dropped down to P10. Which definitely isn't ideal for the Ferrari team. Yellow flag sector 3.
Looks like a Ferrari manie.
Yep. Commentator's curse, as you mentioned one team, something happens, so...
Yeah, after last week, I think he had a strong showing. From what I remember, that Easy Reaper was pretty happy with how both his drivers finished the first race.
Yeah, well, last week Maney was up in the podium positions and unfortunately got the drive-through penalty that set him back a bit, but he had a good recovery drive in Japan. Let's see if somehow...
It's not a very high safety car track.
Nah, that's...
Izachary and the Juice make contact. Izachary made a late move down the inside. Trying to see if there's no damage. WRL, let's see the movers and shakers. I haven't seen.
Alrighty. But slow AF gets a there's a 3-second time penalty, and so does Jerry Birch.
So the big movers and shakers currently, WRL Goffey and WRL Kirko, both up 8 positions in P7 and P8. Bubbles as well has moved up 8 spots, but is stacking up those penalties. Gumbo Kebab down 10, Maney down 10 are the biggest losers currently. They've got a lot of work to do. For those 2 McLaren boys that Toppy said 1 and 2, currently sitting in 12 and 14. The field is definitely spread apart.
Yeah.
Well, very, very spread apart.
That's one of the, I suppose you could say, downfalls to COTA. Once people get set in and spread out, there's just not much action really on track. We do have Bubbles and
might be
Bladey.
Evil Blade. Yeah, I'm on board.
See what Blades, I think, being a bit waiting to the straight here so he can use DRS.
Yeah, it's not a bad play, to be fair.
Which is probably the smarter option.
DRS is wide open. Uses his ERS.
Bubbles.
Doesn't look like. Yeah.
Oh,
He does.
Late move.
Late move.
Oh, switch back by Bubbles. Does Daniel Bladey make it stick? Oh no!
Oh, there's contact. Contact.
That was unfortunate. They were doing so well, and then I suppose they would probably just say who had the bigger cojones, and I think they both didn't want to give up the track position.
Yeah, well, I feel like Bubbles probably should have backed out of that one. He's a reserve driver. Kind of needs to show why he deserves a seat. I think Bladey was far enough ahead that he should have backed out and set himself up for this straight.
See, Daniel.
That is just my opinion here.
Oh,
Oh,
bit of a.
blade with a little nudge there.
Yeah, he just wanted to let slow AF know he's there.
No,
Oh,
and he's just left.
yeah, say that.
So there is a nice little battle pack forming here from the Juice down to Gumbo. So you got 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. I think the Juice has got a second gap, but the boys behind. What's that? Bubbles has gone off track. Drury Birch has also tacked himself on the back of Aussie Josh. I might jump up to P5 and watch this little battle.
I'll stay on board with these other guys down the back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful line there through Drury Birch. Holds it tight around that solid right-hander. Takes just enough curb. And he just needs to plant himself on the back here. Get a nice exit, which he does. And he's got the move done before the DRS is even open. Gets a little second helping. Powers through. He's pretty much used all of his ERS deployment. And now he can make his charge. See if he can bridge the gap between himself and TK Zervings in P3.
I have
Looks like
I've found out
Zervings
what's wrong with
is-
Skillsy.
Yeah.
His brake pedal isn't working.
Alright, that'll work. That will do it every single time.
Apparently his brake pedal's only working 25%.
Okay. Well, he needs to get that sorted before race 1.
Oh! Bit of contact there from Gumbo and Slow AF.
I think, what's that? Aussie Josh. Well, there's Zachary and Aussie Josh. You pick one. I'll take Aussie Josh for P4 on Drury Birch. If you want to sit on Zachary, trying to chase down Kirko.
Yeah, can do. I can do that for you.
And Gumbo's on the back of Bubble, so there's 3 battles currently on track.
I don't know if
think-
Zachary's in the lobby. He's ghost on my screen.
Yeah, is Ghost mine also? I didn't see him leave.
No, so but anyway, oh, Aussie Josh picks up a 3-second time penalty. Let's see if in Gumbo can get this move done on Bubbles.
Bubbles also trying to look like he's making a move on Juice. Just needs to sit pretty here, don't do anything silly.
And wait to the back straight and use DRS to get past him. I think that's exactly what Gumbo's doing as well. He's sitting back letting these two tango and dance with each other, and then he's going to swoop in and take the scraps. Oh, Bubbles runs a bit deep there.
So they might both get Juice here. Bubbles shoots out. What is?
Oh,
Does Gumbo squeeze up the inside? He does.
well, you called it. They both
So that
have gotten past
so they both-
Juice.
So now let's see if Gumbo can work his way up.
Jerry Birch has pitted, and he is now on the hard compound tyre
So Drew Birch at the first to pit.
to jump.
He's the first to box.
Well, we have
Slow AF has had a spin.
no. It is Frizy.
Frizy. Yeah, Bubbles and Gumbo
Bubbles.
here. This is a tasty little battle between these two.
I think Bubbles has definitely learnt his mistake from last
His
time.
lesson through those S's.
Which now these two are slowly but surely catching up to Lady, and Bubbles gets a 3-second time penalty.
So that gives him 12 seconds of penalties.
Ooh.
So he's nearly got a second a lap.
That is less than ideal.
No, that's not what you want to be doing. Doesn't get you any points.
And Josh and TK are the next one.
Zervinks are both in the box.
Yep. And the next two of the front five to jump in.
So O divided sitting pretty with a 3.8 second gap to 6 runs. But this is now the window where 6 runs tyres will come into play. He should be able to start chewing some time from O divided here.
And Birch jumps Josh. Bubbles is in.
And let's just have a squiz here. Where has he jumped from? Goffey up 10 spots in P5 at the moment. And he's 1.7 behind Zervinks. 1.5. He is making a charge.
Blade has just let Gumbo through.
And Drury Birch is absolutely streamlined past Goffey. But still the biggest leader in position change currently.
Yeah.
WRL Goffey.
He's definitely
What a-
trying to get his practice in, you know, to the season to keep his title of
The overtake title.
the overtake king.
Zachary and Blade.
I believe we have a similar issue here to what we had in one of the single box races with another driver, with Reedy at Japan, where he's not in the main lobby, but he may be in his own. So, because he has,
As in for Zachary.
yeah, Zachary, he's being ghost. I think, from what I've noticed, from about lap 4. I believe.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on it.
There's a
The two Mercedes drivers are gonna go at it.
Blade has left the session. I'll try and get the lady back in.
Yeah, and Aussie Josh coming onto the back of WRL Goffey. Kirko is boxed. Bubbles with another 3-second time penalty.
That's now
So that's him 15 seconds of penalties.
certainly isn't the way that you go TPs. Look at me. Oh, so definitely not the ideal way to go about it. They're definitely looking at you. Divided has pitted. Where will he come out? Oh,
That is a weird line from Goffey there. Picks himself up a penalty for it.
total.
Divided in the box. So he's just come out the pits. Ahead of Drew Birch and Aussie Josh and Zervings. So let's see what these front two, SLR Squirrel and 6 Runs, can do. 6 Runs has 11 seconds in front of Squirrel.
That's what you meant penalties. Then I was say, whoa, where'd they come
Nah.
from? We have
Nah, so
a spin at the back. That's Maney. I'm just everyone ignore
Okay.
that comment in the Twitch chat. They don't know what they're on about. I don't get time pens. Oh, and that's Bubbles.
Bubbles retired. DNF'd. So
And a safety car.
that means you would assume 6 Runs and Squirrel will box.
You would
the
assume.
safety car
You would
out.
assume so. You might as well. Yeah, you're not going to lose as much time to the guys behind. Let's actually have a look. So 6 Runs has got a 23.
He's got a 3 second.
Yeah, and he's pitting. Let's say he has.
So he's boxing.
Oh, so that's where Bubbles
He'll-
has binned it into the pit lane. That's Its car's gone there, but yeah, he binned it into the entry pit lane.
So Squirrel boxes.
Puts the heart.
Where does divided? Does he?
He's obviously still getting slowed down.
So divided doesn't overtake 6 Runs. 6 Runs holds that lead. So that 11-second gap
And Squirrel.
brought him out on mediums.
Squirrel has dropped down to P6 after his stop.
Yeah, Goffey and Gumbo in the box. Blady pits as well.
Probably a good time to double stack.
I don't know
Oh.
if it'll.
Nearly perfectly timed there from the
Yeah.
Mercedes. Probably got held up for maybe a second or two, but other than that, shouldn't lose any positions. Oh no, he had. Okay, it has cost Blady 1 position to self-proclaimed Captain Slow Kirker.
So let's have a look here while we're under safety car. WRL Goffey up 8 positions, still the overtake king. Zachary up 6 and Kirko up 6, with Maney being the biggest loser of the day, minus 8 spots. Is Zachary still ghost? Yes, he is. So I feel like 6 Runs will need to box again, or I don't know if he can stretch the tyres this far.
Let's have a look at some of the other guys that started on the mediums and see how many laps they roughly got. Divided got 14 laps out of his, or 13 laps out of his, so could be possible. From the endings, only got to take him. You got to go once. Well, you got 3 laps on the safety car. You've only got 10 racing laps.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible.
He just needs to break that 3 seconds, if he can. He will have the faster tyres from these guys in front. But yeah, Zervings and O divided without penalties. It'll be interesting to see what the Evil Blade and Juice can do with the fresh mediums as well, and same with Squirrel and Goffy. These guys should be pretty rapid on the race restart on that warmer tyre. Isaacari's joined.
Joined back, which is good to see.
His car's still ghost.
Yeah, it probably won't let him take control of it until restart. I don't think. But I suppose the big question now, like we were just talking about, can 6 runs make these tyres last? I think he can. So 6 runs was, yet again, going back to, the season that me and Tang were up the front. Season 2, 6 runs was one of them reserves. It was, dabbling his toes there every now and then too. So, I mean, see what he can do. I think definitely our top 3. I think they're going to change. I don't know in what way, but I guess we'll see. I'm still sticking with my original pick for the win. I think Aussie Josh is somehow going to pull it out of the bag. Not just saying it because he's in the Williams. Not at all.
Slightly biased.
Slightly biased, but outside of him, I think Squirrel's one to watch for sure. He's on them. He's on them mediums as well. So I definitely think one of them two is going to take home the win, or maybe even that 3rd podium spot. But as we wait for
Frizy, will be one more lap under safety car.
And slow AF is dead under safety car. I only caught the back end of that when I switched over to Unique.
He's in the wall.
He's
in the wall on the pit straight.
I don't know if there's anything that happened there.
Can you see on reports?
That's what I'm going to look at now.
Actually.
Since right down the bottom. Terminal damage. No, I can't actually see anything.
So no contact, he's just put it in the wall. Might have just lit the rears up.
Which is unfortunate for him, but
and unfortunate for WRL Unique, who currently sits a lap behind. So his race is all but finished.
Which is a shame after such a good outing last week, and Ben drove extremely well, and then COTA's not everyone's track, that's for sure. But yet again, this is for people to dust off the cobwebs from league racing and get ready to go. That's the whole point of pre-season, and we are about to get back underway here by the looks of it.
These guys are starting to drop a little bit too far back.
Scotty Mackerel.
I don't think it's intentional. I just don't know if they haven't slowed down enough for the safety car. But he's probably going to book it straight out of the final turn. And he's gone. Isaacari and Kirko collide. Kirko's dropped multiple positions.
He's into the pit lane. Don't know what's happened there.
Let's have a look. Yeah, they're doing a wing change for Kirko. Squirrel with a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, 6 runs has bolted. He's nearly a second
Squirrel has spun it.
Aussie Josh on the back of Drury Birch. I can't really fault Aussie Josh at all. He'll be one of the drivers, being that this is his first WRL league race as a reserve. He drove extremely well and puts himself in pretty good position. Bar that penalty, Zachary and the juice switch, Frizy, there's plenty going on here. As I move down the field.
Juice has got the move done.
Yep. But there's an Alpine at Frizy as well.
And
Yeah,
Frizy
Frizy
has
went
gotten around
wide.
the outside.
Yeah, but got a penalty to go for it. Frizy dives up the inside.
Damo
Cuts
has
the corner again.
Has also gotten past our Zachary.
Evil Blade with a time penalty. There is lots going on back here. Yeah, 6 runs with the fastest lap.
Oh, 2 wide in the final corner. All the action's happening at the back. Do you think you'd be watching? You know, you're watching people fight for the win. Oh.
Yeah, the 6 runs has bolted. So Aussie Josh is. I'm just watching the sector times. He's still 4/10 off once he gets a little bit closer. Zachary puts the soft tyres on. That's definitely not going to get him to the end.
Squirrel down the inside of Maney.
Maney with a 3-second. Yeah, this is definitely the battle to watch here. Yeah, Squirrel's looks like he's trying to, oh, he's just hit Damo and he didn't ghost. Squirrel will probably have some, it doesn't look like he's got wing damage. But yeah, Squirrel definitely turned Damo around there.
DRS is enabled here.
So we got Blade, Gumbo and Goffy. Was Gumbo gonna make a move? He does not. Wonder what Aussie Josh. Oh, thought he got a little bit loose then. DRS isn't enabled yet, is it?
It has just been enabled this lap.
Oh yeah, so he will get a helping, but I feel like Drury Birch will also get it from Zervinks.
Oh, bit of a close call there from Gumbo.
There's a few battles, like that safety car has definitely spiced it up. Squirrel and Maney. Gumbo runs wide, real wide.
Whoop. Damo with a 3-second time penalty. His race has gone from good to even worse than it was before. Squirrel's
Yeah.
Squirrel's got moved done on Maney there.
And Drew Birch just scores himself an extra penalty. So 6 runs still has another 8/10 to find. Get himself out of that penalty zone. And try and run away with this win.
Yellow flag, sector 2. I believe that is Blade.
Gumbo with the move on Goffey. With DRS. Goffey's fighting back, late break. Still side by side.
Very.
Goffey's got the inside. Goffey's got the inside line here. He cuts back. Does it? Oh, Goffey.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a little bit of eager on the power, trying to get out of that corner, and just lost a bit of time. But he will have DRS up the main straight, so he's got plenty of battery up his sleeve too. You're gonna try and fight back. DRS and ERS. It doesn't deploy ERS yet. Drew Birch trying to put himself on the podium. As he takes, oh, he might, oh, cut the corner a little bit there. Yeah, he is going to make a charge on Zervinks, I think. 6 runs, still needs to find 7/10. Alright, now Drew Birch. He doesn't have enough ERS here, it's all under DRS. Need to save that battery, mate.
Oh, not many people have got battery. Oh, Damo's mainly's got 90%, which is, yeah. Oh, yellow flag. That is Mr. Unique.
Unique. Yeah, these boys. 6 runs. Oh, Zervinks. So if Drury Birch, actually, let's have a quick look for the last 5 laps. Penalties. Oh, so Drury Birch has 9 seconds of penalties. I thought he was just had 3. So he needs to clear Zervinks by 6 seconds.
Zervinks with a 3-second time pen.
Yeah, so, and even divided now, looking like he is taking that time away. It was nearly like 2.5 seconds at one point. So he's taken 5/10. He, as it stands, he will take the win under penalties, and he's still getting closer. I feel like that's the window now where these medium tyres are going to start to drop off and the hards will come into play.
100%. Oh, some more time pens rolling in for people. Goffey with another 3-second, and Maney with another 3-second time penalty.
So Aussie Josh has just tacked himself on the back here of Zervinks and Drury Birch. And yeah, 6 runs just doesn't have enough to try and break that 3-second gap. Currently just he's sitting at 2.3 seconds. He needs to use everything at his disposal. Just go balls to the wall and absolutely send it.
Him and Divided have got about the same amount of battery, so he's got 6 runs. He's kind of just got to, like you said, throw everything into the pot and hopefully,
yeah, which I think
well.
His tyres now they're starting to fall off while those hards are in the absolute window now. and you can see he's chipping time off. Divided might even make. I'd like to see him make the overtake on track. SLR Squirrel with the fastest lap, 1:37.0. Drew Birch might be close enough to make an overtake here. Or he's just a little bit too far back. Yeah, but this is the battle to watch. Although Drew Birch is he's holding substantially more penalties. Yeah, Aussie Josh is just hanging on the back here. He hasn't completely dropped off yet.
He's probably just hoping that these two tango and he can get past both of them and take that last podium position off of Zerix.
Zervinks runs a little bit wide.
Birch will just tuck in here and wait till it's straight, which is like we said earlier in the race with the bubbles incident, is the smarter thing to do.
I don't think that he has the cornering grip
No,
that Zervinks.
he just got a bit of a kick there.
So he's 5/10 here. Can he get the better exit? And he doesn't get a good exit. But if I was Birch right now, I'd be saving my ERS and make a push on this, the second to last lap. Because he needs to have a bigger help to get him help past. Because Zervinks has the better exits. Experienced league racer that Zervinks is, he knows that he's doing everything that he can to keep him behind.
Which Josh here, I think, he's still just tucking in here, waiting for something to happen.
I don't think he hasn't got enough to get himself on the back. He's just sitting in this DRS train.
I wouldn't be using your DRS.
That's it. It's this S section that Drew Birch. So he's 4/10 coming out of turn 1, but he loses time here.
Oh, there's another for a second.
Yeah. That might be enough to say that again. He's just had a poor S section. He's dropped out. He cut the corner again there. Zervinks just with the cool head. He's now 7/10. I don't think Drew Birch will be able to make this move. Again, Zervinks he's got a little bit of battery to spare. He knows when to use it. O Divided is catching 6 runs. But I don't know if it will be enough. But Aussie Josh, Drew Birch and Zervinks all trying to battle for 3rd place on track. Penalties will come into play. But as it stands on track, these 3 boys are the battle.
Birch runs
with a 3-second.
Birch actually got a decent run out of the last corner there, but still not enough to challenge Zerix into the turn 1.
Chris F1 has given a shout out for Gumbo, so let's go, mate. Keep pushing. Let's have a look. Yeah, Goffey still missed to overtake. 8 positions. So 6 runs up 4. Zerving's up 3.
Gumbo has just
Kirko
got
up
his
3.
first time penalty, which that is not really going to change anything at this stage. But yeah, it definitely does seem like Zervik has got a lot more power out of the corners than Birch does, and same with Josh.
I think he might just feel a little bit more confident in his car as well. That he knows
Another 3
Drew
seconds.
Birch, yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
and a
fall.
dive. Oh,
They touch, slight touch.
Josh will be loving this. He will definitely be licking his lips. Just keep it on track, Josh. You never know. Actually, Birch is unsettled. TK here.
Is Josh gonna send it up the inside? Oh, so close to touching.
Did very well there not to go up the rear end of TK, that's for sure.
So, O Divided is trying to break through with DRS, but I think he's just gonna fall short. But will run away with the win at COTA due to 6 runs having that 3-second penalty. Yeah, he just missed out. Zervings gets the move. Gets the move back. Jury Birch up the inside. So what does Aussie Josh have in the tank on these last few corners?
I think he might actually settle for P4 here.
And there we go. O Divided takes the win over 6 runs.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
there wasn't much in that.
Oh, 0.061 there. Where does Birch drop? Birch drops back to P6 after his... Oh, I think it was 15 seconds of time pens, which...
Yeah.
That's not ideal either. But to be fair, for a COTA race, that was not that bad at all.
But yeah, what an outing from Aussie Josh. O Divided, so one of the guys that I called for the win comes through with the goods.
Starts on pole and wins the race.
So yeah, 6 runs who won on track but had a 3-second time penalty, falls to second. TK Zervings in third, followed by Aussie Josh and Gumbo Kebab in P5. Drury Birch P6. WRL Goffey in 7, The Juice in P8, Evil Blade P9. We have Maney in P10, defeated Damo in 11, Goffey in 12, Frizy in 13th. 20, Frizy Isaacery in 14. And goes to the pits for whatever reason.
There you go, there's the race.
That concludes the second practice for WRL Division 3. So yeah, being that it is just a practice round when there's no podium interviews, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This is Scotty Mack, joined by SFR Piastri.
Yo.
Thank you very much, and have a good night. Tune in on Tuesday, same time at 8:30. Division 2 will kick off. Same track. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. Bye.